How's it going, football fans? Welcome inside the set of Gridiron Glory. I'm Brodie, joined alongside SEOAL reporter Jaush Huntsberger. We're coming at you on the web today here at woub.org to turn our attention to Friday night's Game of the Week. It's a rivalry that needs no introduction around here between Logan and Lancaster. Now, Josh, Logan's trying to bounce back from a down season last year. Maybe a big reason for that was their offense really lacked an identity last season, but they've installed a new offense this season. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, like you said, last season they looked a little bit confused. After the Angle era, they didn't really have the skill players on the outside to spread the field and pick teams apart. So Coach Wolf decided that this season they're going to go back to a more balanced offense. They're going to be 50 pass, 50 throw. They're still going to throw the ball deep to their receiver on the outside, Isaac Lindsey. He's fast. He can get behind the defense. But they also put in a new formation called the pistol to utilize running back Corey McCarty. And Coach Wolf said McCarty proved that he deserves to run the ball for this team, and if he can run the ball against Lancaster, he can do it against pretty much anybody.
All right, well, that'll be an interesting storyline to follow as the season goes on. But how does Logan match up with the Gales from Lancaster, a very strong team?
Well, as usual, Lancaster's going to be bigger than Logan. They're always a big team, especially on defense this year. They have two Division I commits, and including one middle linebacker, Luke Roberts, who's headed to Ohio State. So you know he's a stud. They're going to be running their wing tee offense. It's their typical thing. They've done it for a long time, and Logan kind of knows how they use it. So if Logan can stay at home, not get confused by the misdirection, I think they should be just fine.
Okay, well, obviously this is a huge rivalry game, but how important is this game for Logan to get their season off on the right track?
Yeah, this is consistently the biggest game of the year for the Chieftains. They circled this one on their calendar all the way back in June. For example, they've been game planning against a four-man front on defense all summer long. Even during Sheridan week, when they scrimmaged Sheridan, they run a five-man front. They still practice against a four-man defense because that's what Lancaster runs, to just show you how much they care about that game. Because beating Lancaster this year more than any year would give them a huge confidence boost after last year's 3-7 season. They need that to kind of silence the doubters and fuel the rest of their season.
Yeah, no doubt. All right now, Josh, I'm going to have to ask you to get your prediction hat on here and try and predict how the game's going to go on Friday night and give us a final score just for the fun of it.
Well, I think if I'm going to just go ahead and pick the winner, I'm going to go with Lancaster.
Okay.
I think the final is going to be 21-17, somewhere around that area, because it's going to be a fairly defensive battle. We have two unproved offenses, pretty solid defense, especially in Lancaster. But I think Lancaster has the size and strength to take this one.
All right, Josh, you might want to watch your back in Logan for making that prediction next time you're down there, man. All right, well, we appreciate you joining us as we look ahead to Friday night's matchup between Logan and Lancaster. And remember to check back here on the website each week as we preview Friday night's Game of the Week. Also, check out the website for additional written and video-related content. Now we'd like to take a moment to recognize our Gridiron Glory Facebook Fan of the Week. This week, we randomly selected Becky Lyons of Jackson to be our Facebook Fan of the Week, and in doing so, we would like to invite her to our Gridiron Glory finale show and Player of the Year presentation award ceremony at the end of the season. So again, thank you so much, Becky, for your support of Gridiron Glory on your Facebook account. Well, that's all for this time as we preview Friday night's Game of the Week. For Jaush Huntsberger, I'm Brodie saying so long, and we'll see you Friday night.